I used to think my path was simply a series of choices. But then I realized much of it was written before I even knew how to hold a pen. It started with the quiet whispers of what I should be, the expectations of those I looked up to, and the sting of moments when I dared to step outside the lines. Over time, those experiences didn't just influence my beliefs, they reshaped my very nervous system. I saw it firsthand in moments where I was told I couldn't and my mind would just shut down. The same task, given to me with encouragement, felt entirely different. It's as if my nervous system was listening to the words before my hands even began to move. Studies confirm this. Expectation truly becomes outcome. When I believed I could succeed, I learned faster, persisted longer. When doubt was planted, my stress response flared, narrowing my focus. It wasn't about weakness, but about threat impairing my ability to learn. There were times I poured my heart into something, only for it to fall apart. Eventually, a part of me learned to pull back, to not even try, whispering, "It's safer this way." It wasn't laziness, it was a deep-seated lesson from repeated setbacks. My brain, adapting to past harm, concluded that trying is unsafe. Even when circumstances changed, that ingrained lesson made it hard to restart. I've also witnessed, or felt myself, when something felt profoundly wrong, but the source was invisible. Systems, leaders, global instability, forces beyond my control. The frustration would fester, and sometimes, sadly, it turned us against each other. Blame replaced understanding. Division felt safer than the terrifying uncertainty. It's not because we're cruel, but because the brain seeks meaning, sometimes more than truth. It's unsettling to see how powerful words can be, shaping not just our actions, but our very sense of self. Leaders, through subtle influences on perception, expectation, threat, and hope, can shape a collective. When narratives of inadequacy or danger are repeated long enough, I've seen how deeply they can sink in, becoming a part of how we perceive our own strength and potential. This is how conditioning can become cultural trauma. For me, understanding this conditioning wasn't about excusing past hurts, but about finally seeing the threads that wove my beliefs. It's a journey of recognizing those patterns and, with each step, consciously choosing which threads to keep and which to reweave into something new. Explanation is where real change begins. When I understood how I was shaped, I could begin choosing what I carry forward.